So, welcome to the last day of our PE lessons for this week. This week workout is going to be an Olympics theme workout, and we're trying to cover as many different sports as possible in the 30 minutes that we've got with you guys. So hopefully you'll recognise some of them, and I'll give you a bit of clues to what they are. All of it is going to be a bit of a workout kind of themed one, but it'll be different kind of sporting actions as we go through. If you've made it this far and you've done all 5 days of PE lessons, that is worth a gold medal. If you've done 4 of the days, that's a silver, and if you've done at least 3 of them, that's a bronze. So well done if you've got to those points at the end of the week. Like I said, it'll be 30 minutes long. We'll split it into different sections, so you'll have a chance to have a break. We've got Dan and Rebecca, as usual, with us. Dan will be giving you some easier options for some of the activities. We'll finish off our A to Z. We've got V to Z, and they can add on to the different activities that you've collected through the weeks. You can write them down, and then you can create your own workout, which is going to be one of the 30-minute challenges at the end of this. So ready to start. We're going for V-sit to start with, so this is a little bit of a tricky one. All it's going to be is you're going to go into that position and hold it. If you can go a little bit higher, great, and there's loads of different options that you can do. So you can kind of pulse up and down, you can put your legs down and tap your shins. Lots of different options in there. Just kind of pick one of them, have a look at what Dan and Rebecca are doing, and then we'll go from there. So we're ready to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So for the easy ones, I'm just holding my legs up, just seeing how long I can hold my legs up for, and then I might drop them just for a little bit of a rest. If you feel confident, then bring the arms into it as well.
Your legs start burning, just grab them in, have a little rest, and then go again. 15 to go. Feel the burn. It's Friday.
It's been a long week.
And good. Super. And the next one is going to be a walkout press-up, so I'm with you. Walking out with your hands. When you get to the bottom, little press up. Walk all the way back. Easy. Ready to go in 5, 3, 2, 1, go.
So for the easy ones, I'm just dropping to the knees for this, and I'm going to pivot on the knees and press up, walk it back, and then bring it back up.
Try and get nice and low and press up if you can. But again, hopefully through this week, you've learnt which of the activities you're quite good at, which you might need a bit of an easier version. The idea is that you'll start progressing. If you do these activities over and over again, you'll start to get better at them. You'll start to find them a little bit more easy. Last little bit, let's get one more in, really quick, and done. Super. Okay, so the next one are X jumps. So you're going to make an X with your hands, like that, and then jump up. So my feet have come together, so it's a bit like X to Y. So I've gone X into a Y position, X to Y. Ready, steady, go.
To make this one a little bit easier, I'm just doing it without the jumps. So just X to Y, bringing it up. So squat in, and then extend out as well.
We should have done this for X and Y, shouldn't we?
Yeah, 2 in 1.
So it's a little bit of a variation of a squat and star jump. Again, those explosive exercises that I talked about in the athletics week lesson. These kind of activities are all really good for your legs to make them stronger. Last one. Done, super. So the Y that I've come up with is a yawn and stretch. So it's a bit of a yoga kind of movement. So all you're going to go through, legs kind of a little bit apart, you're going to go down and then stretch. So imagine your yawn, stretch, Ready, go. So yawn, stretch.
For this one, just slow it down if you want to make it easier. It's a
Nice.
nice little stretch.
Big circles. Getting it quite nice and low. Getting loads of air into your lungs. It's always good to stretch in the morning. I'm doing this early on. Last 15 seconds. And breathe in, breathe out as you go through. Last one. Done. Last one then, Z. I have to be a bit creative with this one. So this one is zombie abs. So you're imagining you're a zombie and all you're going to do is a bit of a zombie walk, but you're kind of stuck on the floor. So you're just going to wave your arms and legs around just for 40 seconds. Ready, go.
For the easy one on this, just do a few, count the reps and then have a rest. So maybe do 6 to 8 and then have a little rest.
If you want to make zombie noises, that's fine as well. If it starts to hurt, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, that is just me in pain.
Mum and Dad will wonder what you're doing. 15 seconds to go. Keep it going. Again, if you need to have a little break, you can. Grab those knees, pull them up, and then just go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Right then, so that's the warm up out the way. The next thing we're going to do is some athletics activities. So some of these are borrowed from the athletics stuff that we did on Wednesday. One of them, first thing we're going to do is just fast feet. So we're going to move our feet really fast. We're actually going to go really slow with our arms. Ready, go. You can actually start to move a little bit forwards, a little bit backwards if you want. Get creative. You can actually move in a circle if you really want. Keeping those feet going nice and quick, but keeping those arms going nice and slow. Takes a bit of coordination. Your legs will start to burn around now.
Yeah.
Bit of a burner. Just keep going as fast as you can. If it gets a bit slower at the end, that's fine. Last 10. Getting those calf muscles nice and warm. And 3, 2, 1. Super. Okay, so recapping a little bit of what we did in the triple jump activity. Hop, step and jump. So hop, step, jump. Turn around, hop, step, jump. Get the coordination right. So just a little repetition of that exercise to get your feet moving. Go.
Oh, I lost it. Lost my coordination.
Practicing that coordination.
Yeah. Trying both feet.
I think I do a few hops. Yeah, like Rebecca's doing, if you want to try and get a little bit further, challenge yourself, that's fine.
I'm not very good on my left foot.
5 seconds left. And done. Cool. The next one is going to be based off the long jump stuff that we did. So that double leg jump, using your arms, all you're going to do, jump out, hands there, and you're going to walk backwards and just repeat. So jumping forwards, walking your legs backwards. Ready, go. So it's not a very big jump, so remember you're going to have to walk all the way back. So it's just a little jump. So perhaps jumping for height rather than distance. So again, you can do this as slowly as you like. You can try and get quite a few in. 15 to go.
Still throwing the arms really high.
Yep. That's 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Next one's going to be sprints. So remember we did sprints on Wednesday in the athletics stuff. Just going to get those high knees moving. So 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. Okay? Ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
So for the easier one, you can just march. If you remember, march it through. Just focus on that hold and drive the knees nice and high each time you do it.
Remember to use those arms. So back coordination. I'm getting all right.
Get in sync.
Synchronized
Ready to
swimming.
go. Get a nice hold on that knee. Working the balance as well. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into those sprint starts that we did. So we're going to go sprint start, ready, set, and just into a knee drive. So see how I jumped straight off the floor? So set, go, and just try and jump up in the air when you do it. Are you ready? Look how I'm using my arms to kind of propel myself forwards. So go for height rather than distance. If you want to swap legs, you can, about halfway through.
Don't forget doing the set as well. Don't just go straight from marks to
Yeah.
throwing it up. Set yourself. Go straight up.
8 seconds left. Get a couple more in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, so the next section is going to be based on aquatic activities. So synchronized swimming. We've got a bit creative because obviously we're not in water, but we're going to do some of the exercises that are based around those movements. So, ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're doing a synchro squats. Hold your nose. Going down, up, down, up.
Swap hands.
So I'm hoping that the guys behind me are in synchronization.
Rebecca, keep up.
I have.
We'll see.
Oh, it's like that.
Last 10. Three, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so breaststroke now. Nice and easy. We're in an imaginary pool. We're doing breaststroke arms and legs. So all we're going to do is kick those legs and move those arms. Try and come up slightly off the floor as well when you're doing it. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
If you find it difficult, just do the legs or the arms and just practice one at a time. Try and get your balance on it.
It's a little bit like skydiving, but indoors. So if you're missing the swimming pool at the moment, this might be a good one for you. Then it doesn't have to look perfect, as long as you've got those arms and legs raising up off the floor. 5 seconds. Super, it's harder than it looks, that one. So front crawl plank. We're going to go for a high plank position, but obviously we're going to go for front crawl arms. Bit difficult, so you might have to start with this one on your knees. So you're going to go 1, 2, and just repeat. If you want it harder, go up onto your feet. Off you go. Try it on my feet, see how good my balance is. Let's get that arm right round. Again, if you're a swimmer, practicing those arm movements, really good for core strength. If you get really good strong stomach muscles, back muscles, your legs and arms start to be a lot more powerful. Last 10.
How many lengths have you done?
I reckon I'm to the end of the pole. I'm going to say the bottom then. Okay, next one, flutter kicks. So now we're doing backstroke. I'll let you have your arms here instead of doing backstroke arms, but your leg kicks are just going to replicate what you would do on the backstroke. So little flutter kicks. Ready in 3, 2, we started early. 1.
Oh.
They're keen, they want more.
Again, if you want to make it easier, give yourself a number to reach for and then have a break.
Yeah.
So count your reps.
So again, this one's going to start burning.
All this one does burn.
You put your head down and rest it on the floor as well. It takes a bit of pressure off your neck. Ten left. 3, 2, 1. Super. Oh, getting warm now. Okay, so the last one we're going to do, synchronise legs and arms. So you're going to still stay on the floor actually. So lying down, stretching your arms and your legs out, and you're going to touch your opposite arm to your opposite shin and then go back down. Like that. Off we go.
Again, if you want to make it easier, just use the legs. Just bring the legs up one at a time. And then when you feel like you can progress to bring the arms in, then do so.
And about halfway through. Keep those legs and arms nice and straight. And squeeze those legs so that they're nice and tight and straight.
Test the hamstrings.
Yeah, how good's your flexibility? Last one. Super, so that's done the aquatics activities. Now we're going to go on to ball games. So everything that we do now is based around games and sports that involve a ball. So the first one we're going to go for are handball jump shots. So imagine you've got a handball in your hand. All you're going to do is jump up and throw it. Repeat that motion, get low, jump and throw. Off you go.
Again, if you want to make it easier, just take out the jump. So squat down and throw.
If you want to swap arms, you can.
Yeah.
If you want to try left-handed throw, like
Oh, no.
that's going to be. Feels a little bit more strange that way.
I'm going back to right.
5 seconds. Get another one in. Okay, next activity is basketball squats. So, again, picking up the basketball, jump shot, and you're just going to do a little shuffle across and do it the same on the other side. In 5, 3, 2, 1, go. So, nice and low, jump shot, shuffle.
Again, just to make it easier, just take out the jump, shuffle across, squat down, throw it up from a standing position. Swish.
Half, 20 seconds left. Keep it going. Hopefully when you go back to school, all of these sporting activities you'll have nailed down.
That'll be easy, yeah.
Perfectly. And done. Next one's going to be toe tap. So this one we did a little bit yesterday in the multi-skill session where you are just touching the ball. This time, don't need a ball, just concentrate on an area on the floor. And you're just going to tap it with your foot and do it as quickly as possible. Ready, go.
Again, just if you want to slow it down, get the coordination, make it easier, just tap the toe out in front of you and then speed it out. Oh, sorry, as you go along.
Really good for quick feet. any sports that involve moving your feet really quickly, really good for getting that coordination. It's also working your calf muscles on the back of your legs here.
Try not to have T-Rex arms in this one.
Yeah.
Swing them along.
5 seconds left. Nice. Okay, so Olympic sport, tennis lunges. All we're going to do, lunge forwards, 1 foot, and you're going to hit that tennis shot almost going across you that way. So stepping forwards with your left, and then we'll switch halfway through and go onto your right leg. So step forwards, lunge back, there you go. Off you go. Step forwards, hit, step back. Step forwards, hit, step back.
Just make it easier if you just take your lunge not so far, smaller step, and maybe don't go as low, but test yourself, see how far you can go.
A nice twist in your body. Switch onto the other leg, so right foot this time. It's a bit strange hitting with my left hand, but maybe backhand.
Yeah.
And last one for the ball game section. Table tennis skaters. So table tennis is quite a small space. So what we're going to do, using that skater motion, hitting left and right. So imagine you've got a racket with both hands, hitting left, hitting right. If you wanted to do a backhand, you can. I'm going to imagine that I've got 2 rackets. Ready, go.
Just to make it easier, if you just want to step across and swing, step across and swing, and then build it up so that you can hop across into the skaters.
So timing of your step and timing of your swing. Really important to get your coordination right. That rotation, really important. And your balance, working on that. 10 seconds left. 5, 3, 2, 1. Done for that. Right, so the next section is going to be based around gymnastics and climbing activities, so activities that usually involve some strength. So the first one, we've done this before, it's bear crawl, where you're getting really nice and low to the floor, crawling forwards and then backwards, keeping those knees as close to the floor as you can. So ready to go with that first one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
So remember, for the easy one, you can just bring your knee towards your arm and then swap and bring the other knee as well. If you need to rest between, then do so. But really push yourself, because this is the last time we're doing it. So push yourself through and try and crawl at the same time as well.
Halfway through. Peak it, going. Keep those knees nice and close to the floor, keep nice and low. Last bit. 2, 1, done. Okay, next one's going to be reverse plank hold, so basically an upside down table. Again, we've done this before. You can go to here. If you need it a bit easier, you can go there. Make sure that you look a bit like a table. Ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, go. So try it like that. Push those hips really high. Bit higher, bit higher. There we go. Should look like a straight line. Super. And you're just going to hold it. Look like a bit of a slide. Yeah, and just remember to breathe. You've got 15 seconds left.
This one's on the back of your legs, isn't it?
Yeah, hamstrings.
Yeah.
And done. Next one, bit of gymnastics now. Arms out, and it's going to be a side squat. So you going over to one knee, going low, and then over to the other. So it's quite balanced, it's quite slow. Trying to get as low as you can over that knee. Ready, steady, go.
Just to make it easier, just don't go as far down. Take your time, try not to overstretch anything.
Halfway, 20 seconds left. Keep holding those arms out. Even by holding your arms, you're working them a little bit, holding that position to make sure they're nice and straight.
Feeling the shoulders.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next one, you're going to need a water bottle. So I'm just going to borrow this. There you go. All you're going to do, plank position, and you're going to move the water bottle from one side to the other. Ready, steady, go.
Again, easier just on your knees, but sink the hips so that you are still in a plank position and it's a straight line down your back, moving it left to right. See if you can drop your hips a little bit more, Rebecca. There you go.
You've got someone else at home that you want to do this with. Instead of moving the bottle, little high fives. Little high fives.
Or a pet.
Or
Pet in front
little
of you.
high paws.
Yeah.
8 seconds left. Keep it going. And done. Super. Last one, again, concentrating on gymnastics, looking at gymnastic landing. So all you're going to do is a bit of a star jump, jump up, land, hold it still, repeat. So jumping up, landing, see if you can avoid wobbling around. Ready, go.
To make this easier, just lower your jump, just a small jump, and just focus on that landing like Laura said, balanced on the way through.
Using those arms to get your weight forwards. You stop you falling backwards like I just did. Halfway. Last time. A little bit under this one. Good news is we're going into squats next. And done. Okay. Next theme of activity is different Olympic sports. Looking at boxing and judo, so kind of fight combat activities. First one we're looking at is squat kicks. So squat, kick forwards. Again, we've done this before. One of those activities. So squat nice and high kick if you can. Go.
Again, make this easier, just break it down. So squat, stop at the top, kick out in front. Slow it right down until you feel comfortable enough to bring it up to the speed that Laura and Rebecca are doing.
Nice and low on that squat, nice and explosive on that kick. Use your arms as well to kind of get that leg nice and high. Turn that. Super. Okay, punches now. We're going to go for punches really fast. And when I say duck, I'm just going to duck. So you guys have got to listen out to when I say. Could say it whenever, might never say it. You've got to be listening out, doing those punches as quick as you can. Ready? Go. Duck. Duck. Go and switch it around the can. Duck.
Hands up.
Duck. 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 Duck.
Oh, bad.
Duck. And duck. Right, next one, boxing burpees. So, little, same kind of idea. Punches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down into a burpee. All the way up, 5 punches, repeat. Easy-ish. Ready, go. So 5 punches, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Again, slow it down. Just slow your burpee down. Step, step, extend up. Just right down to the floor.
Halfway. Last 5. Get in. Try and finish it. Superb. Okay. Next one, backwards lunges, kick forwards. So just check the space behind you. Lunging backwards, kick forwards with that same leg. Swap legs, repeat. Again, looking at what I'm doing with my arms to try and help me balance. Ready, steady, go.
Just slow it down if you need to make it easier. Get with your balance right. Maybe come together before the kick, so you're going through the motion and breaking it down.
Good for hamstring flexibility. How high your legs go. Always better when you walk. Last 10. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Last one then. 4 punches, 180 jump. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump, repeat. So I'm going to do it this way. Ready in 5, 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, let's see how many we can put in for this one.
If this gets a bit difficult, you can always step around, do it a bit slower. So step, 2, 3, 4, step round.
Come on, Beck, I'll race you to the end. Let's go.
These guys are having a competition. 8 seconds left.
Get there, come on.
5, 2, 1, and done.
You beat me.
Okay, you have reached the end of our PE lesson week. Well done if you've done either 1, 2, 3, 4 or all 5 of them. Your 30-minute challenge, now that we've run through all of the A to Z exercises, can you take those, write them down and get someone at home to come up with a couple of words, write them down, and you can go through and do the workout. Either do 30 seconds on each, you could do each one 10 times, loads of different options. So your last challenge for the end 30 minutes today is to create your own A to Z workout. Get someone at home to create some words. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay active, and we'll see you next week for another lot of PE lessons. Thanks to Dan
Thank you.
and Rebecca as well.